Hey, how are you guys doing today? Hope you're kicking some butt. So I want to just make sure that we're actually up because there's been so many issues with the stream stuff today. So the plan is to do some casual work on the Mayhem stuff. I just want to check, make sure it actually says casual Mayhem. That's always a good sign. So, I'm going to go over why I am casual mayheming instead of like full on, hey, I think we can attack this real quick. Um, by the way, I'm going to show you this. This is, if you guys don't know, Bonnie. Bonnie has a channel. Bonnie also obviously has a fancy Halloween outfit. At one point, I wasn't sure what that was in her head. I thought it was some kind of like decoration. It's an axe. That's what it is, guys. I know it's kind of shocking. I didn't know that there were Halloween decorations like that, but that is cool. So here's the deal. My issue is that on Mind Force power stuff, we're lacking the ability to buy a combustive chip that carries enough pack to be good for pushing on any of this mayhem. And I was checking if there was a 7 or something like that or higher, it might be a little different. But in all honesty, I don't want to buy a slightly more powerful limited chip to be not really doing much. You know what I'm saying? And so that's an issue. On the other hand, straight up, I was making guns earlier, and at some point, probably way too long ago for it to matter, we got a small global making guns too. And so um, that's a good thing, right? I always have to check and make sure nothing else, because if you have auctions fail, they show up in the win out. So this is the gun that nobody bought earlier, which kind of a little bit shocked me, to be honest, because it's a great weapon. It's a training um, grenade launcher. Honestly, these things are amazing for skilling. Nobody grabbed it out of the auction. I thought I put it in at a reasonable point, but you know, my price point might have been wrong for the current market. Looks like everybody's buying kablappity blappies. So here's the deal. I have plenty of what I would say mind essence and stuff like that, universal ammo, because I feel that this has been really conducive for them giving us back a huge amount of the actual ped that we're earning. Um, I don't believe that I'm going to be doing the survival one, even though I actually think it's the better version of the event because it's more dynamic. But I do want to continue to push up some of the coins and stuff like that. I didn't know that the points expired at the end of the Mayhem thing. Now I do. I get that's a big deal. And so I would have probably picked differently. I thought we were going to be able to like gradually work to completing the silver thing. I didn't realize it's a gusto type thing. And so I'm going to let you guys know I didn't prepare properly at all for this. I wish I would have. Um, I think that with our mind chip right now, I'm going to probably focus on these threes. We're not going to burn through them as fast um, because I'm only using a Mind Chip 3 with the 3 booster on it, a Neo Psi booster. Hold on 1 second, we'll be going in. I'll throw some armor on too. Okay, we're armored. I don't remember what level the threes are. So this could be the wrong, overall setup, and I might have to switch this up, but who cares, We'll find out. Yeah, these are 14th level. I feel that's... We'll get a bunch of globals and stuff. They're not hitting hard. I'm cool with healing ourselves. I'm gonna probably, guys, though, I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna get some skill. I'm honestly working at this skill and stuff on the combat stuff. I pretty much mostly just like not done a lot of combat skilling compared to a lot of people. So what we're gonna have to do is balance up a little bit because I can now craft guns that I for sure can't use. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to get that more a little bit in balance. Not necessarily the gun stuff, but like just like maybe a little bit better hunter by a lot. But see, this is going good. But you guys see why I didn't want to just jump up a like Neo or chip Combustive chip 5 and assume we were gonna do anything. Like legitimately, I didn't realize that we should have stocked up on stuff. We should have planned ahead, right? So next time, what next Mayhem is Merry Christmas or something like that, right? Well, for Christmas Mayhem, guys, here's what's the plan. Um, that we stock up some more better equipment so that we're better approaching it. Honestly, I might get this first point reach group by the end of this Mayhem. I've been really naughty about not really doing the Mayhem when I'm off stream and basically more or less just crafting. I'm working on being good about this other stuff too, guys, so. But honestly, with crafting, I know pretty much the max I'm gonna put out, and I usually get a lot back on it. And so it stresses me out on hunting still, because I'm honestly not a great hunter. And then on top of that, I'm used to not, like, I don't like it when ped goes the wrong way, the other way. And honestly, right now, not the most skilled hunter. But I am really liking this. I like the survival event more though. Is survival, my understanding, and I just want to check with people, survival is only an option during the Halloween mayhem, right? Is there a survival during Christmas? What the crap do we kill during Christmas mayhem? Evil Santa Clauses or what? I don't know this. Guys, I've never paid attention to mayhem, and now I feel like I don't know. What'd you kill during Christmas mayhem? I hope it's evil Santa Clauses. That would be cool. You know what they need to do is they need to make non-stagnant mayhem events. Honestly, I don't know who the, and I'm not trying to be mean to whoever this is, so I about said it weird, so I'm not sure who the creative director of events is exactly. They're doing a great job. Let's start with that. But let's just be honest. The dynamic level of these events lacks greatly. And the ability for somebody to have a team cooperative is also not there. So I think that maybe, and I'm not sure how hard this is because I'm not a computer programmer, so maybe I'm asking miracles. Maybe they should sit there and they should create like a Christmas village, right? That's raidable by yourself or in teams, in which dark elves and an evil Santa, along with a few other random minions, control that village that you can go to and kick the crap out of it. And it should be super freaking hard. Super hard. I don't even know how. Not so hard that I can't do it. So, actually, no, I don't even care if I can do it. Give me something to aspire to. That's not true. I care. I want to be able to do it. But I want them to have more dynamic events. Not just like, Because obviously we're going to slam this guy. But it is taking a second. I like the scenery though. That part's cool. I kind of think that uh, you should start during the daylight, and when it gets dark, vampires and crap should come out and make it harder though. Something like that, you know. Let's kill this guy. He looks like he's dead. We're getting through this. I think this is what happens is I think a thing is summoned at that one. I think when we get through this defeat progress on the Mayhem Daily, but honestly, I haven't done this enough to know yet. You guys see what I mean on the points though? I underestimated our level of what we were going to have to do commitment wise. It's okay because this event is awesome. And they basically just hand you stuff to the point of your recycle rate on this is probably much more impressive than the normal time. I haven't looked at it, you know what I mean? I don't keep that loot nanny thing or whatever it is going. Honestly, I don't even know where they get the loot nanny, but I know people use loot nanny. It seems that they like it a lot. I think it might be even accurate. You know, I'm my loot nanny. I think we're gonna get a global again. I've already got 2 globals today, so I think it's kind of a little bit extreme. We got a global earlier in our stream, then between streams I got another global crafting guns. That's always nice. Because I get way less crafting globals, honestly. It's ridiculous. I craft a lot. And still don't global all the time. So see why I picked this? This is all repairable gear I'm using right now. So we don't have a face of a markup or anything like that on it. Except that neokinetic psi. I'm burning through that. I'm okay with that. Those aren't too expensive. And we can just craft those. My nose was itching me. It was driving me crazy. I'm gonna be honest. The way they've changed things on my streaming platform thing stresses me out. I had to go back in and double check that there were sound bars and stuff because I can't see them the same way anymore. I guess I just have to have faith that everything's going well. Which is okay. By the way, dude, or people, I don't know who else, but I hope you guys are having a great day. I am definitely kicking some butt today. That wasn't a good hit, but you know, like outside of him. Um, we had a little bit of a rough Jester D1 blueprint run, honestly. Phew, I did not expect it to go so rough. I was like ready to walk in there, take names, and then they like were kind of brutal, honestly, and didn't hook us up with the right amount of blueprints. But overall, we'll come out of it recover-wise, you know. But it was ridiculously rougher than it should have been, guys. But got a lot of skills out of it. Still got enough blueprints that we'll probably be able to actually do well. And we were only 90 ped down on a like over 1k, you know, ped run, so it wasn't horrible. And then honestly, at this point, we kind of probably maybe have almost got back there with the global that I got during stocking stuff back up, but not quite. We're still down a little bit for sure. This guy needs to die. I wasn't keeping track if we're doing good on this, guys, though. Just, I don't want to lie about this. I'm not a mutant hunter. These dudes are all mutants. So honestly, I was just like taking this as like what it is and hoping we got some Mayhem coins. See, now they're all going to be up on us. Watch this. I'll fry that guy. He doesn't even know about it. We'll deal with that guy in a second too. I was trying to show you guys something, but then everybody wants to get all hostile. I don't think I have to hit him that much more. I could switch to our 7 right here, but I only have a little bit left, and as you guys saw, I can't even just grab a new 7 out of the thing. And so, I'm going to heal myself real quick before we dispatch these guys. I didn't know he was going to spawn, or I wouldn't have been standing over here so carelessly. Okay. So yeah, I was just trying to get a feel for this. And on top of that, we could get some skills and stuff. But I've conceded that on this one, because it's a mutant one, and I'm not sure, are they all mutant? Maybe. I'm probably not going to be the best mutant hunter for a while. But that is a good skill to build up, especially since all the zombies and stuff like that on Rocktopia are also mutants. And that's how you get bananas. Oh, plus that the Tulin event, or Tolan event, however you guys want to say it. Because everybody corrects me both directions, so I don't know. But basically, the event on Tolan, or Tulin, it's also mutants. And in all honesty, that's kind of another reason why this is not probably bad. You know what I'm saying? God, we're getting jammed a bunch. Guys, that was way too much jammy jam from that guy. I didn't like that. I am liking this other stuff though. We're kicking some butt on the normal on it. See, here's the problem. I can never tell how I'm doing with these guys. Because they pretty much only drop shrapnel and a couple other things. And that honestly feels weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that they should make them drop more stuff randomly. I don't know what all they drop even yet. Because I haven't killed enough of them. But I think they could definitely drop some more, you know what? It doesn't matter. This is why it's casual. I think I'm still gonna get a bunch of points, guys. I might even get another codex out of these dudes. Yeah, that might be a stretch to say, but I thought there was another one somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna come around this way a little bit. Yeah, I like the set that this is in, you know what I mean? Like the overall what this looks like is cool. I guess they would kick us out after 5 hours. You guys, I don't even do 5 hour streams like that. I'm like sitting here actively hunting something like that. I'm not even like 5 hours is a lot of video gaming in a straight row. I'm not going to be the guy they're kicking out of here. Trying to figure out if people are pulling up at my house to come visit. And which most people know that I have a pretty active streaming schedule, but who knows. Oh, we finally got a Mayhem token. Oh, it's my neighbor's house. Okay. Oh, thank you very much. I think we're gonna rip through this guy pretty fast. Well, by pretty fast, I mean. So if you guys are planning on doing Mayhem, honestly, the weaponry shortage situation, plan ahead. Like, definitely plan ahead, right? I would not. By the way, you know, I have all kinds of art stuff. I just realized when I'm doing those 12-hour just crafty sessions, we could just be doodling and stuff. I know, right? Plus, I don't know if that makes any sense to do. There, we like these Halloween strong boxes. I might buy some more keys and open some more if I build up a bunch of them. I'm a mixed bag on what I think about all the strong box stuff, guys. So I know people that their whole strategy on what they put in is they only buy through strong boxes, and that's ammo and everything. And their argument is logical, right? That stuff has the potential to have a markup on it. Now, do I think that that's an across the board? I have no idea. I don't know if you get a better value off of strong boxes or not. Because I haven't, like, engaged that strategy enough to be like, nah, dude, once I switch to the strong box strategy. But I'm going to tell you what, that is, like, realistically, how you get all the weird things, you know, a bunch of weird things. So I don't know what I feel about it. I'm not endorsing it or disendorsing it. I'm just saying, I know people that swear by it. They're credible players. I just personally don't know because I haven't done it. I do kind of think that they might be correct, though, just for the record. But that's just a personal, I think they might be correct. I don't personally do that still, yet. I might switch one day, though. Do you know they changed everything so much? Yeah, they changed the layouts a lot. I kind of feel it's very different when they switch things up in either a game or even on your stream platform. Definitely changes things. Did you guys see that mob in our aggro area? I felt that that was kind of a how did this happen thing, but it's okay. Oh, guys, this is what happens when you're distracted. You're not paying attention. You don't look at your life. You're just like, psh, psh. Hold on, this guy's about to go down. Okay, so there's some more strong boxes. Or a box. Can I tell you? I think that this should be a whole explorable area. I don't think that they did this right. And I'm not trying to be mean, but these crypts, like once you kill all these dudes, here's what should have happened. I should be able to clear these dudes to trigger the main dude. Once the main dude drops, right? He should drop a key. Then there should be a bunch of crypts, like more than this many probably. And I should be able to take that key to one of the things, depending on how absolutely ridiculous I want it to be, and go into there. I actually really wish you could do groups in this. I like group events, even though I don't do them very often. In my mind, I really think I do want to do them. So I'm trying to do them more. I know that probably wasn't the best justification, but group events. I really don't understand why the Mayhem isn't more groupy. Is the normal Mayhem? Maybe it is. We'll wait. We're gonna do more Mayhems anyway, guys, so we'll find out eventually. I'm pretty sure the next Mayhem is Christmas Mayhem, though. And I'm okay with that. Because I now know that we have to save up so much gear for Mayhem. Not even okay. And be ready to craft a bunch. It's a mixed bag. We definitely need to be more ready on the crafting stuff, though. I didn't realize it was such a... I'm not on this planet normally. And I don't do Mayhem, so I didn't realize it was a gangbuster uh, opportunity for sales of weapons and stuff. Honestly, guys, do you guys see the markups on crap? So here's the truth. The markups are so bad that I honestly kind of think I could watch stuff and buy it after Mayhem, maybe a little bit, as everything sells. I don't know what we just did. Look at that. That's good. And I think I could actually get an extra 10% off of anything I bought after Mayhem during the next Mayhem. I'm not going to go do that. I'm not going to, you know, shark the market on stuff necessarily, but I do think that you could do that. By the way, even our armor's repairable. And our plates. So like the only thing we're burning up is this Neosci chip. In which we're barely moving that. And so this is the other reason I decided to go casual. We don't have the ability to buy really expensive equipment because we didn't stock up ahead of time. And at that point, you might as well just be like, hey, well, I have a really efficient setup at this zone. Let me just, whatever we can get out of it, we can get out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'd honestly, I think, rather have these than these. But, you know, who knows? That was wasteful, that last clicking. There's a Mayhem token. So honestly, I think the only thing we really care about are the Mayhem tokens. I mean, I'll take the boxes. I mean, I care about breaking even too. But I mean, I'll take the boxes. But at the end of the day, we need thousands of Mayhem tokens, right? To get any of the cool items. I'm pretty sure. In fact, I know we need thousands of Mayhem tokens to get any of the cool items. And honestly, at this point, I think we need to figure out what our dream item is. I saw a cool sword in there. I saw some other, like, respective things. I don't know. Honestly, this Mayhem, I think the only thing we got enough for is a few pills. Which I'm not using it for those pills, guys. We're gonna save. We're saving, because we're gonna do more. Hey, how you doing, Rap? They switched some of my stuff. That typo was a typo, but they switched some of my stuff around. I'm not I'm not really a fan. I'm trying to get used to it. I'm gonna be used to it in a week. Then they'll decide to switch something again. Oh, no crap. I know exactly where Fort Collins is. So, I'm in Grand Junction. Boom. And so you're eastern slope. I'm the western slope of Colorado. Same mountain though. Boom. I know exactly. Fort Collins is a bigger place. Yeah. So yeah, we live on the same mountain. A very big mountain. Which is fascinating. So many communities can live on one big old... It's more than one peak, guys. It's the same mountain range. I shouldn't say we live on the same mountain exactly. People will be like, this guy doesn't even know that stuff. But it's the same big mountain range. We're Colorado people of the Rocky Mountains. Plus a bunch of other states are Rocky Mountain states. Basically, honestly, the Rocky Mountain states, it's a big deal. I don't know. I think we got part of Canada. If we add them in, I don't know much about the Canadian Rocky Mountain region. I assume they're rugged, entrepreneurial people, though. I just assume this. I hope they are. Colorado people are awesome, though. I love this state. It's such an outdoorsy, fun, go do stuff state. And I'm not saying that all other states aren't, but Colorado's pretty active. And we have a bunch of 14ers that you can climb. Which, in all honesty, I've only done two of them. And they were like the easy ones. I want to do like a real one, like I'm weighing kind of where I'm at. So the one I want to do, because I think it looks cool, is this one called Snaggletooth. I'm not sure I'm at the proper hay. I would have to get in shape for that. I would really have to get in shape for it. Right now, I'm in the shape that Mount Garfield's a difficult climb, and Mount Garfield's listed as a difficult climb, but it's not like a difficult climb like a 14er. Its incline is though. Holy crap! So Mount Garfield Trail, and it's just a trail. It's not even you're not climbing a mountain or anything. Well, Mount Garfield, you're climbing a mountainish, but you're not climbing like a 14er. So, but the per kilometer up compared to the kilometer of distance traveled is really high on it, and it's difficult. But it's not a technical climb. You don't have to use ropes or deploy anything. You just basically have to just keep walking up this frickin' ridiculously steep thing. Hello, how are you doing also? But basically the secret to Mount Garfield is that you either do it early in the morning or late at night. Because what happens is it's like all this big old like cliff face area that you have to like climb up and walk along this trail on a cliff face. That sucks if it's hot, in which I'm gonna let you know if you've ever been hiking on a cliff face in Colorado when it's hot, it's hot. I mean, like, we're a nice state, but legit, when Colorado's hot, we still are hot. We're not like the United Arab Emirates or St. George, Utah. Like, we don't get 106 degrees. Thank God. That would be miserable here. But we get like 100 degrees and stuff like that. And 100 degrees on a cliff face, that sucks. You don't want to do that. Honestly, if you're not into hiking, you don't want to go hike Mount Garfield anyway. It's a lot of work. And in all honesty, here's what's sad. Sometimes dudes are hitting up Mount Garfield that are in such good shape that even though you've been like doing it a couple times like a month all summer, they like hike by you carrying a baby in a baby carrier on their back. I'm not crapping. Like, so this next summer, when it's like reasonable to go hike, I'll take a GoPro cam and I'll see how many dudes just like, and it might not even be dudes. For all I know, there could be some girl that just whizzes by. I've actually had girls coming up behind me on the trail where like, um, I needed to like take a second and be on. So imagine being trapped. You don't have anywhere to have privacy or go anywhere, and you're on a cliff face for a good amount of it ish. And so it's awkward if you would like to just go around a corner and maybe relieve the amount of liquid within your body. And sometimes you have other hikers, they're pushing hard and they're like right up on you. And so you have nowhere to go. And so then I don't know what you do except just pray to God that you get a second. I honestly acted like I was dry heaving, let them know I was needed a second, and waited till they went by. And they went by, checked on me, and then as soon as they were by, I was like, oh, thank freaking God. But, yeah, don't get in those situations. Doesn't really have a lot to do with this. Sorry about that, guys. There's a chance that you're just going to hear random stuff on this channel. In fact, there's a high chance. Really high chance. Outside of that, I hope you guys are kicking some butt. There are so many good hikes, though. If you guys are ever going to come to Colorado, can I tell you, hanging lakes. So when I was younger, and up till a couple years ago, the hanging lakes hike, you did not have to plan on hiking it. You could just be like, go up there. In fact, when I was in high school, people would ditch school and drive up to Rifle, which is where the Hanging Lakes area is, and they would just go up to the Hanging Lakes and like go picnic and stuff. And I know that sounds probably weird, but that's a Colorado thing. Or like hippie dips and like little hot springs and stuff like that. That's what you do if you ditch school. And so basically now they like want to restrict how many people can be on the trail or something. And so you have to plan ahead in some capacity. You can't just go do it. I will have to find out how you do it now. They changed the rules on some of the stuff in Colorado sometimes. Oh, I love Telluride. The Telluride Uray area is gorgeous, man. Ah, can I tell you the? Do you know what? Oh, I'll tell you something about Telluride. So I'm going to tell you something about Colorado too. So a lot of people don't know, and sometimes they'll read about cattle rustlers going across the Mexican border and raiding cattle, right? So for a good amount of this continent's history, or a long time ago, Colorado actually was Mexico, right? Including at one point, one of Mexico's military academies was up here in Colorado. It was like the Northern Mexican Military Academy. And you'd have to Google all this stuff to know all about it, right? Well, obviously there was a war, borders changed, and some stuff has happened, right? Because Colorado is clearly within the United States now, um, which I agree with. I want to stay within the United States. I'm not trying to change that. So the fascinating part is that down by Telluride and stuff like that, there's actually a ghost town from when it's a Mexican ghost town technically, I think, or a Spanish ghost town. I'm not sure which one technically it is. But it's from Mexico, but it's a ghost town that's up in the mountains that technically is a Mexican Spanish ghost town. And I think there's a few of them that when and I'm not a historian, so I don't know the details about how or what happened exactly, guys. And so, but at some point, some towns became ghost towns. Um, maybe they were abandoned. Maybe they, I don't know. Who knows? Some historian that actually looked into it. But I've been wanting to go hike it. Like go hike up to the ghost towns. I think they would be the neatest thing that I really think hiking places. There's a ghost town called Perea. It's a part ghost town, part movie set, because like the movie set people bought the ghost town, but it wasn't enough western town for them, so they built extra fake western town. I went hiking around there. That was freaking cool as heck. Luckily, I'm not worried about being attacked by ghosts, so I can go hike in ghost towns. They're just pretty neat historical places to me. Colorado, though, has some good history to it. I mean, it's not like ancient history, but fascinating history. And I'll bet there's some stuff actually in the north of the state, probably. I would have to probably really look into it. But I'm not going hiking at this time of year. We're not hiking season right now. We'll go up and maybe look at the leaves changing color time. Wait for it to snow some more so we can ski. And can I tell you something? I live in Colorado and I don't know how to ski really. I've like cross country skied twice. I've never downhill skied in my life. And that's like a pastime here. I've not even snowboarded. I know. Some of you guys are like, does that matter? Like, yeah, somebody from Colorado just heard me and they're like, that guy's a sinner. I'm probably going to go skiing this year though. But I'm not attempting to do the skiing where you like go doing stuff, like jumping and stuff. I'm going to do like the cool skiing where not like cool like in the movies, but the cool where it's like the lazy river skiing. I'm not looking for an adrenaline junkie experience. What ski resorts do you have up by Fort Collins? You guys must have a bunch too. There's so many ski resorts. When I was younger, I always thought it would be way cool to actually work at a ski resort for some reason. Not sure if it is as cool as it is in my mind. I probably watched some 80s after school special. Convinced me that was going to be ultra cool. I don't know. What I like about Colorado is the fishing. But when I lived in Montana, I really loved the mountain fishing there too. Like, and actually, Colorado lake fishing is good. But just backpacking up a stream or a river, Montana fishing is just freaking epic. It's like so amazing. And I haven't been up to Montana in years, but that is some of the best backpacking you can ever. And there's a lot of good backpacking places. But man, Montana has some freaking amazing backpacking. You don't see people up there. You're just like, which I'm not saying I like to always not be seeing people, but I'm gonna say that once in a great while, feeling like you're just in your own world is just amazing. Like one time I went on a pretty good backpacking trip and I found this little like kind of neat looking like quasi island, and I only considered it an island because I wanted it to be an island. It was like, well, it was technically an island in the middle of a river, but it looked cool. It wasn't very big. Set up a camp there. Camped for like 2 weeks. honestly could have stayed for eternity. I mean, I'm glad I didn't because I like my life still, but man, at that point, the level of zenness and paradise I was in was super good. And I didn't see anybody for 2 weeks. It was just all me on a little island, fishing and eating fish and hiking. It was great. Not very realistic for, actual modern living, but man, was it good. The best 2 week vacation I've ever had. Honestly, I haven't had a lot of 2 week vacations though, so. I really like this mob. I'm kind of trying to watch our tier. Can I tell you what I don't like about what happened? I tiered this, right? And when we got our new tier, the tier rate is horrible as crap. So, the sooner we can get through that thing, the better. That tier is just not a good point runner. I really feel this mob's pretty chill for a 14th level mob. Don't you guys feel that this is not super aggressive, not super hard damaging? Yeah, we're doing crappy point wise though. So what it's sounding like is that we're wanting to be at a higher tier. And we should have came in here packing better firepower. And like, maybe I should have saved up 4 or 5 level 7 or 8s. Because honestly, this isn't looking like we're gonna get near through the thing. With this at least. I mean, I'll get a bunch of points and we'll grab a bunch of boxes. But for sure to actually power through any of this mission stuff, we would have had to have started way hard and actually had bigger weaponry. And so what we're going to do is on the next Mayhem, we're going to select bronze because we're going to be realistic about it. Plus, we're going to have more equipment saved up beforehand. I really should see if somebody has after Mayhem's over, right? Oh, I agree. The point schedule on it is not high enough at all. On category 1 through 3 at all. And so here's what I'm thinking is this did teach me what not to do, right? We should have came in with bigger firepower. That's it for sure. And I should have started more aggressively. I should have picked bronze. I shouldn't have picked silver. I'm not an aggressive enough, avid enough hunter that realistically, and I'm glad I didn't pick gold. My God, there's a 0% chance. And at first, I thought we were like wading into it like way casual with the picking silver. And honestly, that's what happens. If you don't know, you just don't know. And so then all of a sudden you like think it works a certain way, and you're like. And honestly, if somebody wouldn't have sent a message on or messaged on one of my videos, I wouldn't have known the points reset. I was thinking that maybe we got to keep all these points up here and that we just were like locked on a track until we slowly worked through it. I didn't realize that this would just reset. In which I'm cool that it does. I just, now that I know how it works, I'll approach it differently. Like, I'll have to weigh how much equipment and stuff I think we need to have. And I'll probably make sure to have the capacity to just make us enough guns for the right level. I came in, honestly, also thinking we'd use this gun that we're not qualified properly to use. We're qualified to use it as a training weapon, not as the actual effective weapon. And so I wasted a good amount of stuff on that. That was a mistake. You know, little things. I'll fix all these mistakes. Next Mayhem, we're just coming. I don't even know what. I'm going to actually find out what we need to do well. I'm not going to guarantee we do great anyway, guys. Because I'm never going to be probably one of the people that sits here and hunts for 12 hours a day. I'm even if we have the cash to do that, I'm not going to do that. We're probably going to hunt an amount of time that's fun. And then I'm going to go get a cheeseburger or something like that. And, but I do love this game. 12 hours is a lot. I don't really watch a lot of TV, and so I haven't developed the whatever that is stuff where you sit there for that long. And so the amount I play video games is a lot to me. And so, but I do think it's very mental fortitude-y. I would be worn out. Like, I'm not, like, I don't know where their mental battery is coming from on a 12-hour stream. And like, I, if you guys know Roz, she streams. Um, it's Rizal. But what happens is she streams that I would not have the fortitude to do it. Like, legitimately, that girl is hardcore. Her mind is super, super dedicated and resolved to do that. Like, very impressive. And she's not the only one. There's several people that actively stream that much. Where when they get on, it's like a big, long, long stream. In which I find that very, very impressive. I think they have a very good mental battery. And I'm not saying I have a crappy one, but I I'm not doing that. Hold on one second, let me check this. I'm gonna tell you, the way they changed everything is throws me off. Even people's messages come up differently. And so for a second I don't know what it is. Kinda. These are the dramas that haunt me. Guys, we have barely used crap. This is such an effective setup. So can I tell you I didn't pay crap for this thing? I'm gonna show you this. Watch this. So this right here, you would think I would have spent. By the way, I've tiered it up. Hey Bella, how are you doing? I hope you're having an amazing day. Also Bella, if you guys don't follow her, she streams on this all the time. She is a beast. She has like beasting going down. So I didn't pay a lot for this. Well, I paid probably that much. But if you guys imagine I'm never going to buy it again, it's going to tear up. And we don't face any markup anymore. I've repaired it a bunch of times. For some reason, I thought I paid less than that, but now that we look at the actual data on it, for sure I paid that much. So let's see what we paid for this level 6 regen chip that was permanent. Because maybe this is the one that wasn't that high markup. Oh yeah, so that's not horrible markup. For a level 6 regen chip, this is the one that I thought. I thought it was the other thing, guys. So look at this. I don't know what's going on here. This is not bad at all, healing wise, right? And that's actually pretty cheap. And it counteracts that guy like that. Boom. Then we switch back to this. I was actually not keeping track of how bad it was going or not going, and here's why. I'm not a mutant hunter, and this is the very first mayhem I've ever done. And I don't feel that I came prepared properly at all. Like, I didn't stock up on good gear. I should have stocked up on a bunch of higher tier mine chips. And so I doubt it's going great, but I'm having a blast. I did find out I like that survival mode the best, though, out of them. Oh, yeah, this is really good armor. I'm going to be honest. I found this armor works for a whole bunch of things. I'm trying to upgrade it and get myself to Imperium plates, like the ones right above Officer. But we're not there yet. That's going to take me going back to Cyrene and getting us up about 200 and something more Cyrene little thingy-majiggies. Let's look at that. If you guys don't know about Cyrene, Cyrene has a whole bunch of insane stuff going on it. Okay, so about 271 of these things left to get. And then we have to get all the stuff together, make the Cyrene officer plates, make the next whatever it is up. And then we need to get to 900 points and upgrade them one more time. And then I don't really have a plan from there because that's going to be a couple years. Probably for me, to be honest. My world traveling is not probably helping me, guys, sometimes. Like, if I stayed on a single planet and probably focused on it for a little bit, it would probably greatly help me. Like, I do like 2 years on a planet, and then I'm like, oh. And plus, some days I'm just like a squirrel, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe it's a dog that spots a squirrel. Something. One of those analogies that people use. But basically, I get highly distracted where I'll be on a planet, I'll be really working the crap out of something, and then something's going on somewhere, or I get bored, and then I'm not back on that planet for a half a year. Which is good because it's a big game, you know what I mean? But I see some people, like Bella. Bella has like, I don't know how many thousand frickin' of those faction things. Seriously. And so I know she must have spent way more time than I'm able to spend in a row. She smashed Cyrene, guys. Just gonna let you guys know. I wish I smashed Cyrene like that. I'm working on it. One day I'll be like her. Ish. I mean, like I'll be a guy version that throws fireballs. So a little bit different. So a lot different, but the aspiration's similar. The aspiration's very similar. I'm sorry that you didn't do well. You should do well. You're freaking super high level hunty hunt. We need to, guys, we need to activate another. You know what? I don't think we're doing horrible though. Let's look at this in 1 second. You know, we're not doing horrible, period. Because I didn't start with a lot. We had 300 something. I was purposely not looking at it though, because I said, hey, I'm not a zombie hunter. We're probably going to get our butt kicked. Or a mutant hunter. I should get our mutant hunting up. And honestly, I feel this time I just kind of learned how this works. And so, next time we're going to do better. But I'm going to tell you, I do think that there should be a group event. I don't think that it should all be solo stuff. But, you know. What are you saving up for? I always wonder what everybody's saving up for with their coins. Because I honestly don't know. I just checked into it this year. And so I haven't picked a, hey, this is my end game item type thing. I wish I had one picked. If there's a permanent mind chip thing, I might would pick it. I could always use that. I think we're going to get a global. Not on this guy specifically. But I do feel a global's coming. I really like these guys as a mob, though. Do you guys ever hunt the Lahore swamp area? They have mutants too, but they're mutants with like little size. They actually have like would you consider them? Like praying mantis style hands, and they're humanoid though. So there's a thing there that's pretty fun that we could actually all do, and it is a group event. Like a dude comes at the end. I have what do you call them? Pills, anti-tox pills. Because technically, to be in that swamp, you have to have anti-tox pills, or it'll mess you up. But that's absolutely a fun mission. I think this thing lasts till the 9th. I'm not a million% sure. Well, I'm not sure if that's true or not. I'll figure that out later on. So after the 9th, though, I would kill the one big giant thing in Lahore Swamp and kill the zombies there, or whatever they are, mutants, you know. I haven't done it a bunch, but I've done it a couple times and it was pretty freaking fun. And so, yes, clamzoids is what they are, yeah. And it summons this giant dude, basically. It's a big dude. I don't even know what he's called. I think he's called some number like X10 or some crap. I mean, But he's fun to kill. And I'm convinced one day I'm going to get some kind of epic global off of him, even though I've only killed him like 4 or 5 times. By the way, that's how you save up the cards to get into the other secret location, you guys. Holy crap. Now I feel that there's something I should show you guys. Do you guys know about the secret bunker location and how to get into it and stuff? I mean, like, whoa, I'm in an unknown place. I can't show you. Sorry. When we're done with this, I'm gonna let you guys know some stuff. But Lahore Swamp, you get these like cards, and as you're killing the mutants, the card fills up somehow. I don't know how they explain it storyline. Basically, it just fills up. When you get a full card, it's capable of opening the one instance. This instance that it can open is stupid insane. Like, I can think of a couple characters that have ran through it and stuff, and they're all like, well, not, there's probably a few people that have done it. I don't know who all's done it. Bonnie and them have done it. John Black Knight and them. Um, yeah, that's who I've got. Those guys have done it. I went in there the first time I opened up a card because I thought, oh, I'll go check this out. It went crap bad. I was not ready. It's okay. I also didn't realize, hey, you really want a group. So it's a serious instance. So like, I don't even know what it's called, honestly. I would have to check other people's channels and check way back far. Because it's been a while since I've seen anybody do that instance. But it's serious. It's not a joke. It's a, hey, this is a serious instance. And I didn't get past the very first part, so I did watch part of somebody else's stream when they were doing it, and I realized, ooh, no. It would have been not in my favor. I was not going to do it successfully. You have to have a team. And I don't even know what you'd all need. I would actually have to go back through and hope that they uploaded it from, one channel to another to see if there was an actual copy so I could review what you actually need to get through that instance. Because it's probably on the upper end, need-wise. I think that guy aggroed on us, but he's just being friendly still. Yeah. Surprised we haven't had to repair anything yet. I have extra healing if we had to bust it out. I just am not trying to be all... We can hit on this. This heals us pretty fast too. It just seems a little overkill for the situation. I think yeah. I think if we had Bella and stuff like that, they'd probably be able to do it. I don't know. You'd want to really watch the video. It looked pretty pet intensive. And in all honesty, it looks like they had, I don't remember how many people they had. I think that they had maybe 5 or 6 people, and they were all like pretty high ranking people, to be honest. It's the one, I'll show you guys. Let me kill a bunch of these guys, because we're just basically doing casual anyway. In fact, we are just doing casual. So I can show you what I'm talking about. Because that's not a big deal. Watch. I'm going to fry this guy. Man, he's taking a bit to kill. I swear. Anytime I decide we're about to go do something, somebody has to be like, I'll kill this guy too, but uncalled for. I tried to move far enough away that we won't aggro another one. Because they're kind of ridiculous. So what I'm hoping is that a bunch of gear becomes cheap after this mayhem is over. And that somebody sells off some stuff. Because in all honesty, I looked, everything's selling at percentages higher. Like that's one of the good things about guns right now. Is that you're getting 8% maybe more per thing you're selling that's a weapon right now. Because of this whole mayhem situation. And which I'm cool with because I make a bunch of stuff. But I don't want to pay those prices even on a permanent thing. And the permanent things are actually marked up worse if you can even get them. And so, post mayhem, maybe some people get rid of some of their fancy stuff, right? Okay, so we got a mayhem token. I gotta go find this exit area. And I'll mayhem more later. Basically, I feel that this mayhem thing is basically a recycle event. It allows you to do a lot of hunting though. And so skill wise, it's really, really neat. Jeez, are we on the wrong end of this thing or what? Okay, here it is. Okay, let's find out what our bill is real quick. Our bill is 20 pet, basically. That's not horrible. Hold on 1 second, let me. Oh yeah. Um, I'm totally agreeing. It does seem like it's basically that they're just letting you scale like crazy. And that's the other thing I didn't prepare properly for. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how this works real quick. This will only take a second. So, for one, this fat, there's Medusa and there's Lahore Swamp. These pills, these are the antidotes. This is a Sector A chip, right? Did I just drop it or did I move it to the right spot? Hold on 1 second. Sector A chips have to be filled up. Go there. Let's move that there, move that there. Now, I don't believe my current Sector A chip is a filled Sector 8 chip. And so let's look over this real quick because I don't want to have one. And I'm not going to activate it. So these pills right here, they're made using this discharged fluid, some other crap that all comes out of the lower swamp. When you combine them together, they get traded in, and I'll show you this, for one of those. Now the chip though itself has to fill. This is all kind of funny. You can sell these all too, by the way. They make good money. So a actual full chip. So this is cannot be traded because it's not a full one. Can be traded. This they have a markup, and anybody that's completed the mission can make them, which is kind of funny, right? So we go to Fort Lahore, right there, and there's a mission for this. All of this has a mission. Oh, there's robots attacking. You guys don't even know. I love robot attacks. I don't even know what's going on. So we'll deal with the robots in a second. Hold on. Guys, it's always something. Okay. So you come in here. Now know that I don't have the stuff on me. We talk to this guy. They say, hey, do you want more pills? Then, if I had all of this stuff on me, I would drop this in there, click that, and boom, I'd have more pills. Does that make sense? Now, let me click this part. This is going to take only 1 second. God, we have too many missions. Not Enigma keys. Well, basically, these, that thing will fill up, is basically what will happen. And I'll show you where that happens, but in all honesty, we're going to want to jump in there because the issue is, once I jump, you can't actually just come out of the place. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to pop a pill, and I'm going to go there. I'm going to check out this robot invasion real quick, too. I got to find the exit. We got Sergeant Bob right here. We must have completed a mission or something. He doesn't talk to us. I don't know what's going on. So, honestly, the mission might be done with the aliens. No, they're still trying to defend Fort Lahore. Honestly, this seems like a weak attack, guys. I'm a good robot killer, though. So let's be in on this. Because what happens at the end is that we get a... Oh, yeah, this is the level 9 Dracus. This guy's going to jack us up a little bit, maybe. I'm going to click this up so we can see how this is progressing. This is only phase 1 of 5. Crap, guys. I don't think these guys have enough people. I'm going to help him push, but this is... Now he's in the way. I don't feel we have enough dudes standing here trying to kill these robots. Maybe we do. I like that dude's armor, though. Look at this. It's fancy armor. So there are bigger robots that will be coming in a second. I'm a much better robot hunter than mutant hunter, though. I'll tell you that. Like the one thing that... There's the reclaimer. Boom. This is what we want. I mean, these guys are shooting us, so we gotta pay attention to that stuff, too. Those are big little maces, right? I love getting globals. I don't care if it's a 7 pet global or well, if it was a 7,000 pet global, obviously I might love it more. Oh, for the filling mission? Yeah, aren't they up on a hill or something? I think they're just right over here. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Wait, hold on. Yeah. So I'm in the wrong area for the guy that has the charge mission. Oh, let's kill this guy. Okay, you're right. I know what you're talking about. So we have to go to the Fort Medusa for the charging it mission. I don't want to abandon these guys because I feel that they're not. I don't feel they have enough dudes for this. We're at 2 of 5. I'm going to help them power through it. I'm not even doing that much damage. But trust me, it looks like they need people. But don't you guys feel that our armor's working super effective against these robots right now? Like, am I not hitting that guy? Did I hit the wrong one? Okay, let's... I must have accidentally hit this thing. Or something, I don't know, that felt weird. No? We're just taking forever to get through this guy. It's a good thing we have good armor. Holy crap. So here's the deal. One time, off of the one guy that comes at the end, I got super lucky and I got this little like cube thing that was like a nano something adjuster, and somebody paid a crap ton of ped for that. And I super appreciated the amount of money I made off of it. I don't even know what it does, but I liked the fact that they were like, hey, I need to buy that from you. It must upgrade something that's important. I don't know. This guy I like though. No global that time, guys. What are we at? Oh, we did get a global off of something. Okay, so globals are happening still. They're just little globals. We'll take them. That trooper was trying to get in our way. We're literally in the middle of stuff. Honestly, these robots seem to be kind of building up a force right here. How are they not overrunning the wall? I'm not really sure. I assume there's somebody in there repairing. I don't know why I stopped throwing fireballs at that guy. You know, this armor, it doesn't seem like we've healed ourselves once since we've been fighting the robots. So this is perfect for robot fighting. I'm just like super happy about this right now. Okay. Checking where we are. Dang close, guys. And then I think it's a purger that comes, but I'm not 1,000,000% sure. But obviously we're gonna keep getting rushed. Oh, we're totally flying in. So obviously there were enough people. Man, I have not contributed crap, guys. I'm gonna tell you, and the wall is kind of a little jacked up. I feel like I'm not throwing in as much help as I want it to be. Normally there's a bunch more people out here doing this, and so I assumed they needed my help. It's showing that with only those guys, we've contributed very little comparably. I mean, I'm still counting our contribution, but overall, not that impressive. Let's get this 12th level warrior. Almost at the end. Okay, ready? I don't know if he can actually jack us up or not. Oh, he can slow us. Well, we don't like being slowed. That's not good. Okay. No global there. Okay, these robots are slowly going down. And in 1 second, this purger thing should appear. I should probably be more tactical and shoot each thing. That's what we want. (134th level). So he definitely can get through our stuff, right? And honestly, I probably should be throwing this thing at him. Let's throw some bigger stuff at him. That guy's beasting it though. Look at that, just standing there taking it. Because you know that's not a little. That's a lot of damage. So this is the thing that one time I got the nanocube thingy off of. I swear. It's winter here in Colorado, and there's still bugs. They should all just not be around yet. That guy behind me is trying to get me. I'm trying to ignore him while we take down this giant beast. I don't even think I need to run around if he's not going to be chasing me though. See how much stuff it takes to take this guy down though? I mean, He's impressive. How much time do we have left? Is there no time limit on this thing? That's weird. Okay, so that's a global. No, we didn't get anything major, but I'll take the global. So that's... We've had some globals today. Okay. And we helped save Lahore. Those guys don't matter. They're dead. I'll show you where that place is now. I apologize. Got totally distracted here. Okay. So to get the chips to even be able to do that part, um, you actually have to have beat Fort Lahore, in which then at Fort Medusa, near the Fort Medusa swamp, you can get the thing. Wait, what event will you miss? I don't know why you're getting... You know what just happened? Somehow it just shut down on me. Hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna have to switch out our scene real quick so I can get us back up. That's weird how that does that. Very rarely do I just have it do that kind of crap on me. But once in a great while. Hold on, it says I'm already logged in. We're just waiting for it to decide I'm not logged in. Okay. The stuff. At least it didn't shut down the stream randomly. I do more fighting with like my own technology stuff than I think should happen. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the guy that we need to go get the mission from is not this guy, but I'm gonna check just in case. What is this? Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the crap this is. No idea. This is not what I'm talking about. But I do get that that is a thing. So over here, near this swamp, is who we're talking about. There's gonna be a guy that you have to go talk to get the swamp, the what you call it, the mission. Oh, thank you, by the way. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna find a spacecraft. And if anybody has the direct location of this dude, I'd love to hear it. Look at this. I thought it was to the north, to be honest. You can't take vehicles into the swamp. But it's right by the base. you guys know what I'm talking about? Hold on, let's click this over here. Oh, I love the Robot at Lahore event. What is this? Is this the RDI thing? No. That's the outpost. Okay, I'm gonna curve. And we're looking for a dude. He's gonna be kind of right by the cave anyway. See? And I'm sorry it's not so easy to just find. Or I would make it just easy to find. You know what I'm saying? But basically, there's a secret base. Does anybody know the specific location of this guy over here? I mean, I loosely remember, but I haven't refilled one of these for a second. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Because this is taking too long to explore with this method of exploration. Pick this baby up. I'm gonna get that stuff out of the way. I'm pretty sure we can go around this real quick. I thought it was to the north for sure though. Few allophiles is not a big deal, guys. What would be a big deal is some of the other creatures. Mostly because the allophiles don't move fast enough to catch us. I mean, that literally helps things not be a big deal, right? Who all commonly does this mission? Because I've only done it a few times with special groups of people and stuff. And so... Are we going down into it? Yep. See how it tried to cut us off immediately? Remember that once you get in there, you can't pull out a vehicle to actually get out either. And each place takes its own antitox. I'm pretty sure she's not inside the swamp. But we might just have to deal with the secret passcode part later on. And I'll just show you the other part. Because the secret passcode's neat and all, but... we keep on bashing into the invisible barrier. Nobody likes to do that. So there's a person near the caves that are the RDI something facility. The person near the caves will let you take a mission in which then you can kill enough of the mutants for blood samples, DNA samples I believe, in which I should make sure I don't have the mission currently active. And with those DNA samples in hand, it will allow you to open up the instance, in which that instance is absolutely brute. Just straight up brute. Make sure we're past it. I feel it was to the north, guys. And so I feel I missed where it's at. I'm going to see if we have a DNA mission. And we'll teleport where we're going. Because traveling around is fun and all. But I'd rather teleport places. Okay, so... what would the thing be called, guys? Some kind of DNA mission, right? Oh, this could be it. Let's see if this is... ah! Boom! Sensitive information. Guys, that's it. Sensitive information. That's the mission. So now watch how easy this becomes. Oh, this is so much easier. I apologize. That was really bugging the crap out of me. We're not going to enter the facility, by the way. But I will show you what I'm talking about. Boom. And we'll get it to where we are starting on another one. So the person we need to talk to is over there. And the reason that we're above the facility. There's a facility over here. We'll have to run over this way, guys. And this facility takes these cards that have to be charged up. And let me tell you, holy crap, if we're ever going to do that, it needs to be a group thing, and everybody needs to be serious as crap about it. So what you're seeing, and this is why it's hard to find, is on top of this hill should be a person. Maybe they're up on top of the other hill. Yeah, they must be up on top of the hill, other hill. So you enter into this facility, and I'm not going to go in. We're going to grab the mission so that we can start it up. Please tell me I don't have one of them active on me, because that would not be good. Hold on, we have to wait till we load, guys. Okay, so see this? This is the sector something thing, in which we should not have one on us. And so this shouldn't be activating. God. Oh yeah, here's where you would use your key. I don't have a key. We're not going to use this elevator. This is a serious, serious, holy crap situation. Here's what I am willing to do. I'm willing to get a key earned up for this mission specifically and form a team. But people have to be under the understanding of it's serious, and I would prefer people to watch the stream in which other people have done this base, because it's a frickin' base, guys. It's not a couple guys are gonna try to kill us. They're gonna try to kill us, kill us. I mean, like, brute. Um, Stuff will happen. I'm willing to get the thing saved up though. Let me come up here. Let me grab this person thing. I hope they're not. I hope we don't have a hard time finding the girl that gives the mission though. She's right here in the area for sure. Actually, might just be over a small amount. Let's find her. But she's in this area generally. I'll try to find out exactly where she is. I legit thought she was up on this little hill right here though. Just up on a hill. Okay, I'll have to figure out where this girl is. Because we sure didn't see her inside. Let me run up on top of this. Because for some reason I thought the character was up here on top. Basically, this is a repeatable mission. We're just going to search the surrounding areas to see if we can find the person. And if not, I'll look it up sometime. I don't want to spend a ton of time on a mission we're not necessarily on. I just thought it was going to be right here. In which I'm honestly a little bugged that we're not finding it. I swear to God, the girl used to be right on top of that hill. But that's obviously not the case anymore, right, guys? Okay, so let's resolve to know that we don't know where she is right now. That's okay. I'm gonna jump off this. I'm gonna find out exactly where she is before we do too much more messing around with that. So this week, um, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's super hard. I know it's super hard. I watched this only stream I've seen where anybody even did that mission was one stream with somebody, and they seriously had a battle. And so my opinion was it's super hard, And I'm willing to do it, but we have to make some kind of plan. It's not just a hey, let's go do this. It's a I need to build up a card. I don't think we have one that's active too. So they turn um, green when they're active. And that's why I'm thinking we don't have one. So the problem is that they're highly valuable once they're active and you can sell them. And so I did activate a couple before, but I've sold almost all the ones I've ever activated, just to be honest. Not probably the best thing to do, but it is what's happened. And so at this point, I don't have an active one. I will show you guys this real quick. I don't want to do the whole thing. So I do think though on Monday, if you guys are wanting to do this, and I'll show you real quick. I'm gonna poof over there. And we'll check this out. So this is much easier than that facility, right? This is the Lahore Swamp, probably about right there and there. It's gonna let us know that we're in trouble. So see how that we're on phase this of this, blah, blah, blah. You see how we're taking damage immediately. Consume one of those. These guys actually hit pretty hard too sometimes. So we have the inoculant. I can get more inoculants over the weekend. That's not a problem. These guys are 5th level. If you don't have inoculant, this place will just poison the crap out of you. These guys are who we have to get the blood of to fuel those thingy-majiggies to enter the facility. And if we kill enough of these dudes, it will summon some dude that's a big old guy. He's like huge. And he'll come try to kill us too, but he's really good for treasure. And so overall, this Lahore Swamp is pretty cool. Now I'll show you this trick about it. See how we can't use a vehicle in here? And so honestly, if you get like hemmed up in here too hard, it really sucks because they won't let you teleport out either. You're not allowed to do anything. Oh wait, it just told us it was jamming our ability to. Is it going to accidentally let us teleport out? No, it's not. It's not confused. Okay, so basically, you have to run out of the swamp once you're getting attacked. So if you start getting swarmed, you can actually get yourself in trouble. I mean, it's not likely to happen if you pay attention because you can tell these guys are kind of aggressive, but they're not super aggressive. What is this saying? Debilitating gas. Not a bad swamp though. But this swamp, these are mutants. And so this swamp thing really benefits mutant hunters more than robot hunters. Like I really like robots. Robots, you know, like engineering, you get benefited um, if you're an engineer because you do a lot of mechanical and electronics. And if you look it up, the equivalent of anatomy is basically electronics, and the equivalent of biology is basically electronics or mechanics. And so I don't know, it makes it much easier if you already have some of the base skills. See how far we're having to run though? Just to get out of their anti-vehicle zone? Not a joke, guys. So each swamp goes up in difficulty. I have not worked all the way through it because I haven't done the facility, and I have not finished through the mission line for Medusa Swamp. I though, because you can do this stuff all in groups, I would be willing to do all of this stuff in groups if you guys wanted to. Um, because I'm not the highest person in mutant hunting. If one of you guys was a higher level mutant hunter, I would prefer you guys to be the looter because I'm more interested in getting good return than anything else, to be honest. But we can definitely check this out more. I'm going to have to take time to look up this stuff though, guys, and I don't even want to pretend. I haven't done it in too long of a time period to remember where everything is, where the person to get the cards activated mission. I'm going to have to go and get some pills for the swamp because you need pills for everybody that goes in there, and then they have to have an extra pill. And here's why you have to have an extra pill on you. When you're finally against the final boss in that Lahore swamp, no crap, half the time in the middle of the battle, somehow out of nowhere, you get stripped of your protection. No crap. All like no reason, no explanation. I'm not really sure what the heck happens, but like legitimately, all of a sudden, boom, no protection for you. We don't even have any damage. That's awesome. Hold on one second. I'm going to throw this back in there. I'm going to keep these on me because we're obviously going to be using that. I do want to make sure that we don't have an active one, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, didn't we just have something that looked like that? No, I'm wrong. Okay, hold on. This stuff keeps on getting put in the wrong place, too. I actually used that stuff. So I don't have an active one, so I'll have to figure out and remember how it works. It looks like I have some of the junk stuff to make the pills, but not the right combination. I've got some blubber. I've got some other stuff. I've got some bones. I don't know. I might have enough stuff for everybody. So on Monday, if anybody feels like they want to do this stuff, I would be ready to do that. I will go do that swamp. It's okay if you don't want to come. Monday, that swamp goes down. Not that facility. That facility, we're just going to earn one of the thingamajiggies to be able to access it in case one day we think we have enough of us that we think we could actually do it and not just get massacred. And that honestly comes down to what it would have to be about. Okay, 1 second, real quick. I'm going to make sure to get everybody over to a channel with channel points. I do want to thank you guys all for being epic and hanging out. And hope you have a great weekend.